When I look back, the days where I had absolutely nothing, the days when I was literally a little bitch, I was sitting in my bed jacking off. I was in the bathroom watching porn, jacking off, just spiraling down and down into the deep rabbit hole, seeing no light, light disappearing from my eyes. I believe I had quite a bad pornography journey, like it brainwashed my head a lot. I remember roughly how I found porn. It was I think at my friend's place, and straight up, we just looked up and it was, orgy. It wasn't anything like wholesome. It wasn't anything better. It was just straight up gone into the worst. And then I had this thought running through my brain for a couple of weeks. And then I remember going on my sister's phone and sneaking on that because I didn't have a phone at this time. So that's basically all I could do was just borrow my sister's phone and just jack off with that. So, I mean, truly, I'm not gonna tell you lies. It messed up my brain. Looking back at it now, I'm still healing because the thing is, this addiction, it rewires your brain cell. It's not like what people say that, it's fine. Porn's healthy for you, masturbation is healthy for you. I would say otherwise because it rewires your brain cells to a degree where it fries and it rots your brain, and then it makes you believe that porn is the thing that you need. So pretty much my brain was just telling me, oh, you don't need pussy, you don't need sex, you don't need this because you've got it all here on your phone and you don't have to do any work because it's easy. It's easy. You don't have to go out there and attract a girl. You don't have to go out there and talk to a girl and get nervous. You don't have to go to the gym and work hard to have that initial attractiveness. You don't have to work on your speaking skills. You don't have to read books. You don't have to do none of that shit. You can literally just go into your bathroom, open your phone, and just watch porn. Indulge and go down into that rabbit hole until you go so far down where it's like you contemplate whether life's worth living. I don't want to sound depressing, but you've probably experienced this as well, is you consume so much porn that you don't think you're gonna ever lose your virginity. You're not attracting girls. The only thing you are is a number to someone on a screen. I didn't even socialize much, and that's what I'd say that's what hurt me a lot. Not physically, but more emotionally. And I didn't realize it until later on. Yes, my social skills, I had I had really good social skills. I had really good loud speaking skills when I was in school. I had naturally loud voice, so I didn't struggle with that. But it's more the socializing aspect of it. As I'd come from school, I'd watch porn, play video games, talk to my friends online, and it'd be this routine. I wouldn't really go out much. I wouldn't put myself into that uncomfortable position where you have to talk to someone new, you have to talk to a girl, you have to do this, do that. It's always that comfortable position. And if you've heard this saying, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create bad times. So I think I got that right. Might have fucked it up. But that's basically what I was having, is I was creating weak times. Because, good times create strong men create, fuck, I'm messing this up, but you get my point. I was like a teenager. I was decent. I wasn't consuming porn, not playing super much video games. And then I basically fucked myself over. I fucked my future self over by consuming so much porn, watching so much video games, and it was like playing so much video games, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's the point of this? You know, like, am I genuinely like happy? Was I genuinely happy? No. I thought I was, but I wasn't genuinely happy. And it sucked. Like, I'm not gonna tell you like lies that, oh well, you know, it was difficult but I quit porn by doing these 3 steps. No, I would, it was genuinely difficult. Like, it was depressing. It was depressing just watching porn. It was depressing just watching porn, playing video games, not doing much else, not having a lot of friends because, you know, friends you just talk to online these days. You didn't even go see them in person. Everything was online. So yeah, it was depressing. And the only way I believe that I got out of it was just changing up my whole identity, changing myself as a person. Because I remember I had this point in life where me and my friend met up in the city, and he was like, do you watch porn? Do you jack off? And I was like, yeah. He's like, and I'm like, what about you? He said he hasn't for, I think it was 6 months. And I looked at him and I was like, wow, that's impressive. Now, to me, that was super impressive. And I was like, you know what? I want to do the exact same thing. So it's like I was basically like, fuck this, you know. I'm jacking off, I'm watching porn, I'm playing video games. I wanted to be a man, and I told myself, if you do these habits, you're not a man. Because I looked at actual like masculine men in the world and I said, they don't do this. Yes, some look like they don't, but deep down they still do. But I was looking at myself and I was like, these guys genuinely don't do this. Like, look at Andrew Tate. Does he jack off? No. He doesn't play videos, maybe here and there, something with his friends, but that's different. The point is, he's not playing video games, he's not jacking off. This is literally beta male traits. If you want to be a loser, you go jack off, you go watch porn. And I admit it, for most of my life I was a loser. I still remember when I was at school, I was like, I thought I was very attractive. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, but I was like, I can't believe I had this weird mindset. I was like, I don't get it, you know? I just don't get it why girls aren't attracted to me. I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I just don't get it why they're not like running after me. And it was later on that I found out when I looked at like class photos, I was like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like, hey, I was gaming, I was watching porn. I didn't look shit, but I didn't look great. It was literally just me and my friend. We grabbed so much gel, we put in our heads. It's like we had a flat head of gel. It was cooked, but I was just like confused. But then later on I found out, and I do believe majority of the reason was because I was just consuming so much rubbish content. I was consuming porn. I was just brainwashing my brain. Like I was frying it. And then especially when I went to Europe, that's when I had the like lowest state of my life. And it wasn't that bad because I was in another country, which was like yay, but I had so much I fell into a bad lust. Like, I was jacking off maybe 3 to 4 times a day. My day would evolve around jacking off, watching porn, going on these dodgy websites. I literally had this time where I was riding my bike through like the fields and everything, and I was coming down this like gravel path, and then it opens up to a nice blue lake. You know, the sun was shining. It was a nice day. I was paddling, and then there's this like, I'd say there's a MILF that's coming towards me, okay? And she's got like a tight t-shirt, but she's got like big tits. and you can see there's like, you can see basically the nipples. And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me back then, but I didn't like plow. I don't worry. I didn't like, no, I rode past her like this. And I got so horny. I got so turned on. I was just literally imagining myself like, doing shit with this, like I don't know, she could have been like 28 or something. I was probably like 16 at the time. No, 7. Yeah, okay, okay. It's not too long ago, but I literally couldn't hold it in. I was biking on this like asphalt road. There's like this forest on my right and this like big cliff on my left. And I got so horny. Like, this is how down bad I was. I literally biked into the forest. I parked behind this little like V thingy for animals where they put in hay. And I just like busted one out right there. Matter of fact, there were like some bugs landing on my cock while I was doing it. And oh man, that just But the reason I'm saying this is I was down bad to like all levels. Like, you might think you're down bad, and then there was me down bad. Like, of course, there's people like more down bad than me. Like, I've talked to some, blah blah blah. But for me, for my kind of personality and what I did, I was like I fucked up pretty big time. And especially it got worse when I came back to my country, because I literally just wanted to have sex. I was like, I literally just want sex. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. I just want sex. And my friend, ex-friend, told me, he was like, just go on Snapchat. Just go on Snapchat, add a bunch of girls, and it's a numbers game. And I was like, you know what? That's not such a bad idea. So I was literally just on Snapchat, quick adding girls. I was quick adding girls and just messaging them like blah 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 blah, like copy and pasted messages. And then I'd say like couple of them replied. Some of them were initially down, and then some of them flaked, ghosted, and then some of them I turned down because they weren't to my standards. So I'm looking back and I was like, oh shit, you actually turned that down. Good on you. Like, you had some standards for yourself. You weren't just like a little bitch, which I was. I'm not hiding that I wasn't a bitch. I'm just saying that I'm pretty happy that I didn't do what I could have done. So then, long story short, I had a hookup with this girl, drove to hers. I couldn't ejaculate. It just didn't work. That's what porn fucked me up. Like, that's what a lot of people don't tell you, is I couldn't ejaculate. She was literally like, I don't even know if it was like 5-10 minutes trying her best to make me come. And then she had to like give me head because nothing was working. So that's the dark truth of watching so much porn, is when you actually have sex, it's not what you expect. It's something completely different. And to me, I can ejaculate. And yeah, it was because of my fucked up fried brain. I consumed so much porn that my brain got fried, and my brain got used to this being normal. So then when I actually had sex, it was like, what's this? What the fuck am I supposed to do? To be honest, it was kind of good that I didn't ejaculate extremely fast, because I'm actually not going to go into details. I don't need to give you too much, but after that, like, I tried for 2 years to escape porn. I went on NoFap days. I tried No Nut November. I did all this like streaking bullshit and everything. And let me tell you something. If you want to quit porn, some people have told you this, but it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to water it down for you. This is genuinely difficult. You're addicted to a drug. It's not easy, brother. Okay? But look, I went through this. A lot of other men have gone through this. They've quit porn as well. You can do it as well. Don't think for 1 second that you can't because it's too hard, because you're already doing better than the others. And you can, and you will. I've made a full NoFap course guide. It is the top link in the description. You can join that, watch my courses, and I guarantee you will quit after that. And the other thing is, like, of course, once I escaped this phase, once I quit porn, it's not instantly like I still got so many lustful urges, but still to this day, my brain is like rewiring itself back to normal. Not too long ago, I stopped pedestalizing girls. I was like, fuck, girls are so like average. Like, I don't want to be mean to them, but they shit, they piss, they scroll so much on their phone. Like, we're out here actually trying to do something meaningful, going to the gym, trying to do something with our lives. Some girls don't do shit. All they have is a pretty face, pretty looks, and we're like, oh my god, they're our queen. But to be honest, they're not. So it will take some time, for me at least, when I stopped pedestalizing girls and I was like, fuck, she's just like every other girl. Not special. But yeah, it's an addiction. You're not gonna quit it overnight. Let me tell you that. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. And I made a video on I think it's titled "What Other YouTubers Don't Tell You" or something like that. It's basically the concept less fapping. So you fap less and less and less until you eventually quit. But you will succeed in this, and I genuinely strongly believe that you're gonna escape this. You're gonna live a far better life. And when you do, please comment it on this video so other men can see it and feel motivated to do the same.